It's our first overnight. We have pretty large backpacks for just one night, but it's not really that much stuff. It's just our sleeping bags take up a lot of space because they're not really backpacking bags. But we parked at the Zealand trailhead and we're walking down to the Hale Brook trailhead, and we're gonna do Mount Hale and Mount Zealand and camp out.
Okay, good.
I just got interrupted by somebody in the middle of my intro. Made it to the Hale Brook Trail. It's 2.2 to the top of Mount Hale. And then we are going to descend down the Lend a Hand trail and find somewhere to set up our camp. And then we'll go up to Mount Zealand after that. And tomorrow we'll just make our way back to the car.
I would like to publicly apologize for interrupting Kyle before. And I'm super stoked about staying overnight for the first time. I'm very excited that we get to drop our bags halfway though, because I'm not sure I would do too well with like a bunch of miles carrying my bag uphill, because we don't have the professional gear since we're just amateurs. We didn't want to throw a bunch of money into it yet, so.
Yeah. Gotta make sure you like it before you spend thousands of dollars on gear.
Right.
Like our sleeping bags are not rated for backpacking. Our hammocks are a little heavier. Our bags are like frameless packs that don't really, like they're not really meant for supporting this much weight. But it's a good,
We'll manage.
Yeah, we'll manage, and it's a good introduction to what it's like to go backpacking.
Yep.
For like multiple days. Yeah.
The poles are sometimes worse.
Yeah. That's what I was saying last week. I feel like I like one almost better than two.
Yeah, see that? At times?
Yeah. They have, both of them have like good like pros and cons, but I think overall I kind of liked having one better for that hike at least. So we're pretty much getting towards the top now. We're almost there, but as you can see, this trail definitely changes a lot as you go up. Starts out really kind of mellow and just a nice easy walk in the woods, and definitely steepens up a little bit. But I kind of prefer this style of hiking over like the long, gradual dirt kind of paths. I just think that this is more exciting and enjoyable and challenging, and just makes the hike itself just better. Alright, approaching the summit of Mount Hale. Nice big open area. Alright, we're going down the Lend a Hand trail now, going to find our campsite for the night. It should be about, I don't know, the sign said 2.7 miles to the Twinway trail, but we're not going all the way there. My map shows it being 2.4 miles, so I don't know, we have a little ways to go, probably an hour and a half or so, but we are almost to our first major breaking point where we can stop and have our lunch and set up camp for the night. So what?
I said take a nap. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, take a nap maybe. Might need it before we go up Mount Zealand, depending how rough this downhill is. Yeah, it was tiny.
Oh wow, that's heavy.
Wow. Someone's definitely camped out there. You can see their path. Mountain berries.
They're not winter berries. But there's more in a bunch.
It is a swamp. Yeah.
I have no idea what Alaska looks like. I've never been there.
I just seen videos and pictures.
Yeah.
Where's the moose?
Yeah, that's it.
It smells great over here.
Mm-hmm. And they said there were no views.
Well, at the top of Mount Hale, there's no views, but this is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Camp is set up, and we're going to start Mount Zealand very shortly. So at least we have something to come back to when we're done.
Okay, we're going up Twinway right now. Kind of on a time crunch because by the time we ate lunch and set up camp, it's now a little past 3 o'clock. We started this one at like 3, and we want to make sure we can finish it before dark, get back up and back down to our campsite before dark. Ideally around 6:30 is when we'd like to get back, but we'll see how long it takes us. Should be a little quicker since we don't have our heavy packs on.
So the Twinway Trail is actually part of the Appalachian Trail. So that's pretty cool. I was looking at the elevation and stuff, and it seems like this one's kind of all at the beginning, and then it kind of levels out, and it's a little more gradual after that. So gonna be tough after already hiking for 5.5 miles, but we'll make it up and down in one piece.
Oh.
Well, they are, but still.
No. Maybe. Just kidding. Well, maybe. Wow. This is definitely rough.
Before some days.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. It was at like 60 something, 62, 64 for a while. But now, yeah, it was like 50, it was like 51 the other day. That's fun.
Yeah. We did it! We made it to the top of Zealand.
So it's right there.
Oh my gosh.
Well, there's the rock pile.
Wow. Okay.
But,
Okay. Wow. Thoughts? This was a really cool trail, but
yeah, the
both of our
Appalachian Trail.
energy's pretty drained from double hike.
Yeah.
So we definitely needed to drink more water than we did. That's a huge part of it.
More food.
Yeah, more food. Even if it was just like
Some bars.
or like those like energy gummy things, like
Oh, yes,
that would
Cliff
have
blocks.
been, yeah, something
Cliff,
like that
sponsor
would be
us.
helpful.
Sponsor us, Cliff.
I personally could not have made it up this with my backpack.
What?
She was like signing.
Oh. Camp's all cleaned up and ready to head out. It's like 2.5 miles back to the car, but it's all downhill and flat. Thoughts on backpacking?
Thoughts? Really fun. A lot of work, but it feels like I deserve a big reward now. Like, I don't know, big soda or smoothie or something. So that's fun. But this morning when I woke up, my left knee, which is the same knee that hurt last time I went hiking, dude, it was so sore. I couldn't like walk, and I was like, oh my god, I'm in trouble for the way down. But it's actually fine now. I think it just got stiff from laying in the hammock all night because I didn't have my hammock tight enough. So my leg was kind of like, if I was on my back, it was like hyperextended the opposite direction. So I'm sure that wasn't helping. And my ankles were like the front of my ankles were sore all night. They were like throbbing, which is strange. I never had that happen. They feel a little bit better now that I'm up and moving. So I think it's not gonna be a problem with 2.5 flat. The way down will be fine. But yeah, I would do it again. I don't know if I'd jump to a bunch more miles again because we did a lot more miles in a day than I have ever done before. And my body is telling me that. But yeah, I would definitely do it again.
Yeah, I think yesterday was like almost 12 miles and like 4,200 feet of elevation gain maybe. So that was pretty big for us, like not doing anything that big before. But it wasn't anything we couldn't do. Obviously, we made it down and then we're in one piece and everything. And like sleeping in the hammock was fun, but it was, I think that I need to like figure out how to make it better because I was kind of up all night but also asleep all night at the same time.
Same.
Like I feel pretty rested and I feel good right now, but
I don't remember sleeping.
I don't remember sleeping at all. Yeah. Wow. approaching the end of our journey here. We just did 2.5 miles on the Zealand Falls Trail, I think it's called. It's pretty much like this the whole way, other than some rocky parts and some rooty parts, but it's pretty flat and not just a gravelly. But yep, we had fun.